अभी क्या हो रहा है कि लोग लगे हुए हैं एआई अच्छा है, एआई बुरा है, एआई मेरी नौकरी लेगा, एआई तुम्हारी नौकरी लेगा। कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं आप ये करते रहो, मैं एआई को यूज करके पहले पैसे बना देता हूँ।
हाँ कोई स्ट्रेस ही नहीं है, वो पैसे कमाए जा रहे हैं।
वो कह रहे हैं कि मैं पहले ये कर लेता हूँ कि मुझे जो होगा देखा जाएगा। कि भाई मुझे यूएस के क्लाइंट चाहिए, मुझको यूके के क्लाइंट चाहिए, पैसे ज़्यादा हैं और मैं इंडिया में बैठा हूँ। एब्सोल्युटली पैसे ज़्यादा है। प्रॉब्लम इज यू स्पीक इंडियन इंग्लिश, दैट्स ब्रिटिश वर्जन ऑफ द इंग्लिश, राइट, नॉट द अमेरिकन इंग्लिश। एआई कर ही नहीं सकता जो मैं कर सकता हूँ, क्योंकि मैं 10-20 साल से ये कर रहा हूँ।
Yeah, that's a big complex that people have. ये मुझे कैसे replace कर देगा?
मुझे कैसे करेगा? I'm scared that if I charge people money, they would not use my services.
Yeah. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the Cutting Edge Show with Ansh Mehra. Today we are sitting next to Mr. Ajay Yadav, who has built multiple million-dollar companies and is currently the co-founder of an extremely powerful AI platform called Simplified. In 2021, Ajay and the Simplified team raised $10.8 million in capital. He's been recognized by publications and platforms from all over the world, including Forbes 30 Under 30, CNN, HuffPost, TechCrunch, and more. Ajay, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So I think we are all bored of asking the same old questions. Everyone knows that AI is here. It's going to change the way that we work. It's going to change the world forever. If there's a person watching this video who is completely unaware and beginning from scratch, where should she begin? How can she adapt to these changes?
I mean, AI is everywhere, and AI is here at every level and everywhere. I do think that basic, just type AI on Twitter. I mean, you would think of like, can I read blogs? Can I watch videos? Can I read books on it? Can I read papers on it? I would just say, go to Twitter, type AI, and I think start reading what people are talking about AI on Twitter. That is the best way to start, by being a part of a conversation.
That's very new, because everybody says go on YouTube and LinkedIn. Why Twitter? I've never used Twitter.
The thing is, because Twitter has the trend. So if something is happening in AI, like a new model launched, new feature launch, new tool launch, that is happening on Twitter before anywhere else.
Oh.
So people are gonna make a video about it, right?
Yeah.
People are gonna go and launch their product on Product Hunt. People are gonna write blogs on that on Google, whatever that looks like. But that news will break on Twitter. Because I can have the best awesome tool that I'm launching in AI.
Yeah.
I go online and say, hey guys, I'm launching this thing. Please give it a try. I would love to get your feedback. So that simple ask is on Twitter.
Awesome. That means that if I want to make a reel, I should do my research on
You should
Twitter.
do it. You should actually try, because if you do the AI trending tweets on Twitter,
Yeah.
you'll be blown away how people use Twitter for AI actually.
So you've built a tool that can design, write, and edit. And we've been seeing some robots as well. What else do you think AI will do this year?
Man, AI is coming for everything, from presentations to videos to assistants to travel bookings to hopefully cooking and recipes and whatnot. I think a lot of it. And I think I think of like AI going from broad to AI becoming an agent, an assistant, a co-pilot. Like a team member, a colleague, a friend, whatever that you have, right? That is highly specialized in this one thing. And that can be, imagine, an amazing travel agent, an amazing real estate broker, right? Or an amazing like cook that knows a lot of recipes. So because AI can now be trained on these smaller models or separate models that are as smart, I think as very much smart as ChatGPT, because they're built on top of that. So there you have your own personalized version of AI agent that would do things for you that you can't even imagine.
आपको डर नहीं लगता, मतलब हमारी जरूरत ही क्या है?
ऐसा नहीं है कि लोग आएंगे and like Terminator or some movie that land on this planet और वो सब लोग ले लेंगे. ऐसा
शुरुआत तो ऐसे ही होती है.
ऐसे होती है, but I think imagine अगर AI ये कर सकता है, आप क्या करोगे? The question really is कि अगर AI ने मुझे ये सब कुछ कर दिया और I think मुझे वो टाइम वापस दिया, तो मैं उसमें क्या करूँगा?
Yeah.
The question becomes के ठीक है, मैं सुबह 9 बजे गया ऑफिस में, 5-6 बजे वापस आया, same stuff, right?
Yeah.
मैं सोचो सेल्स ईमेल लिखता हूँ, मैं पूरे दिन जो है सेल्स ईमेल लिखता रहता हूँ, टाइम दिया, उससे मेरा क्या हुआ? घर आया फिर वही करा. अगर मुझे कुछ और करना होगा तो more people, or I write faster emails.
Yeah.
Let AI do it.
Yeah.
AI does that for you. Thousands of emails, highly personalized, highly effective. Now I have actually gotten back, let's say, half of my time back. अगर 4 घंटे वापस मिलते हैं, what else would you do? That is a bigger question. How can you use AI to get that time back to yourself?
Interesting. Before we move on to the rapid fire, because that is the most interesting part, I know a lot of freelancers who are using AI to serve multiple clients overseas. Earlier, they used to serve one client. As you said, they have more free time. So they are making more money than ever. Unko koi dar nahi lag raha hai. They are living their best lives. Do you know such people as well?
So many. I mean, Simplified pay millions of users. So I see a lot of use cases where people are using it in so many different ways, right? And a good example is this. सोचो आप ब्लॉग लिखते हो, आपने एक ब्लॉग लिखा, अब आप 4 ब्लॉग लिखते हो, सोचो एक हफ्ते के अंदर, ठीक है ना, एंड यू गेट चार्ज लेट्स से 10,000 रुपये, ठीक है ना. अब either you have to hire people,
Yeah.
right? Now they same freelancer is saying that, hey, you know what, I can now write let's say 50 blogs. मैं 50 ब्लॉग लिखूंगा, मैं ही लिखूंगा, even better because I would edit those blogs, right? And now I can make 5 times more money.
Yeah.
So that's where the magic is happening for a lot of these freelancers. And they're catching on that wave faster than people can even imagine. अभी क्या हो रहा है कि लोग लगे हुए हैं, AI अच्छा है, AI बुरा है, AI मेरी नौकरी लेगा, AI तुम्हारी नौकरी लेगा. कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं आप ये करते रहो, मैं AI को यूज करके पहले पैसे बना देता हूँ.
हाँ. कोई स्ट्रेस ही नहीं है, वो पैसे कमाए जा रहे हैं.
वो कह रहे हैं मैं पहले ये कर लेता हूँ कि मुझे जो होगा देखा जाएगा. Let me go and do that.
Yeah.
So you either have to jump on this AI train and let it figure it out. Or you can figure this out with AI. Much better option than being on the sidelines and waiting for something to happen in AI that you can use for yourself.
So if we pick a tool like Simplified, for a freelancer, कौन से domain में सबसे ज़्यादा अभी money making opportunity है?
अभी प्रेजेंटेशन में बहुत पैसे हैं, क्योंकि अगर आप देखोगे स्कूल से लेके कॉलेज से लेके एंड आई थिंक आपका मोस्टली आई थिंक सेल्स पिचेस, आपका जो डेक्स होते हैं स्टार्टअप्स के, जो बिजनेस के डेक्स होते हैं, ऑल दोस आर हाईली पेड, क्योंकि आपको डिज़ाइनर चाहिए, एक अच्छा राइटर भी चाहिए, उसको फिर आपको पूरा सब कुछ तैयार करके वो सब भी चाहिए आपको, वो आपको AI 30 सेकेंड्स में कर देगा. आप पूरा डेक है जो दिखता अच्छा है, कंटेंट अच्छा है, आपको सिर्फ जाके उसको एडिट करना है, हो सकता है कि आपको ऑन ब्रांड उसको करना हो, वो आपको करना है. ये आप रात दिन बैठो और बेच सकते हो कि आई कैन मेक अ डेक फॉर यू सर लेट्स से $50 $100 ऑल डे लॉन्ग. क्योंकि एक चीज़ लोग नहीं सोच रहे हैं कि अगर कहते हैं कि आई वॉन्ट टू गेट क्लाइंट्स फ्रॉम अब्रॉड, इट्स अ बिग टॉपिक एक्चुअली, कि भाई मुझे US के क्लाइंट चाहिए, मुझको UK के क्लाइंट चाहिए, पैसे ज़्यादा हैं और मैं इंडिया में बैठा हूँ. एब्सोल्युटली पैसे ज़्यादा है. Problem is you speak Indian English. That's British version of the English, right? Not the American English. And what happens with that, either you can adapt to it, AI को करने दो, वो American English ही है.
Yeah.
वो करके देगा आपको. Now you have overcome that barrier. अब उसको आप edit भी करोगे ना और बोलोगे AI को कि इसको rewrite कर दे, AI would actually rewrite this again in the same exact English.
That is crazy.
So you can make ton of money by just simple one thing I can say, but there's so many things you can do with AI.
Awesome. Let's jump to the rapid fire round. So I'll give you some very quick questions. You would have 10 seconds to answer each and every one of them. So you will either have a yes or no, or you have to give a short answer.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Question number 1. What do you prefer more, working with AI or humans?
Damn, I knew someone was going to ask that question. I would say both.
Okay.
At this both.
That's a new
I'm not gonna piss the AI or I'm not gonna piss the human side.
Okay. Which is scarier, AI becoming super strong or us not developing AI at all due to fear?
I think us not developing AI because of fear.
Awesome. Do you think we should slow down the development of AI? Yes or no, and why?
Absolutely no. I think we're just getting started. We have to go with the pace so we can actually fix the problems that would evolve because of AI. I mean, you can't sit and not develop it and slow down the pace so you can actually fix the problems. They haven't happened yet. I would rather fix them as we develop.
Awesome. Biggest myth people have about AI tools?
I think biggest myth, if I say in Hindi, कि मैं AI से smart हूँ.
Oh,
People think I would do better than AI. AI कर ही नहीं सकता. AI कर ही नहीं सकता जो मैं कर सकता हूँ. क्योंकि मैं 10-20 साल से ये कर रहा हूँ.
Yeah, that's a big complex that people have. कि ये मुझे कैसे replace कर देगा?
मुझे कैसे करेगा? क्योंकि मेरे को 20 साल का experience है.
Yeah, makes sense. How do you stay up to date with the latest trends?
I mean, being in the industry, I think, first of all, of course, Twitter. And we have the same network because of building Simplified, right? So we hang out with similar people in our field. And also product hunt, latest. I think you have to almost like think about like waking up and learn about AI. आज क्या हुआ? What's happening today? कौन सी कंपनी नहीं आई? कौन सी गई? कोई नया मॉडल आया क्या? क्या हुआ? You study all these things, right? And stay on AI news as long as you can, so you can learn all these things happening in real time, because it's happening so fast that if you don't read by yourself, information when it comes to you is already too late.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the end of the round. You did pretty well.
Thank you.
Awesome. Considering that this was your first rapid fire round.
I was not ready, but listen, I'm living AI all day long.
Awesome. So now we come to the last segment. This segment has been like custom built for students and professionals, where we talk about how do we upskill, how do we grow ourselves, right? So the first question is, what are the top 3 skills that every person should develop this year in 2023?
I think the big one is writing, because I think writing is such a crucial skill. Proposals, emails, convincing someone, welcoming someone, anything, rejection. I think everything is around expressing yourself through writing.
Yeah.
Even if AI does it for you, right? You want to put your own twist to that. So that's why some form of writing skill is required. Anything, even if you write all wrong, but just write your thoughts on paper, right? I think that's what I would say. Second, I think, is prompt engineering. I know you've seen this, I'm sure, yourself. And because AI is like, at this stage in 2023, is as good as your input. So you can differentiate yourself by really granular, detailed prompts. Imagine if I said, hey, I am a social media manager who's been in job for 4 years after I graduated from this school, loved only LinkedIn marketing, and now write a post for me for selling candles. I'm just saying, I'm making it all up in my head. I don't even know if it's true. But the more detailed you are, the better. Second. And third is content creation. Don't depend on companies or anything other than yourself. I think you should tell your own story, regardless of what the story is. So people can learn from experiences. So video content, writing content, graphics, just put yourself out there. Apne aap ko bahar, you should present yourself. And then start sharing your stories, because everyone is there to listen to your story.
Makes sense. Fourth cheese मैं add करूँगा. This is not a skill. Please take care of your health. Your mental and your physical health, क्योंकि कोई tool वूल काम नहीं आएगा. In fact, more people are going to get sick easier because they're going to spend so much time sitting. So make sure you are focusing on your nutrition and sleep. That's one skill that I remind everyone.
I think kind of goes to that AI, right? Like, you get your time back. Don't put it back again.
Yeah.
Like, अगर वो hamster wheel है तो ये नहीं कि आपको वापस जाना है.
Yeah.
Let's maybe use something for your own self, basically, you know.
So next is, how do you maintain high energy throughout the day?
For me, it's like a lot of walks, actually.
Oh.
I do have a dog that I love dearly. He has to go on walks. So I take walks, of course, with him, and long walks. And then I would take walks for like coffee. I'm tired. I'm not feeling. Just gonna go for a walk. I just love those breaks in walking. And crazy enough, I can admit, those loopholes or black holes of Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
The scrolling.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't sit down here and not talk about it. Like, they help.
Yeah.
You know, they can take your mind off from something, and then you can,
For sure.
and then you can just have to train yourself to get back on it, you know.
For sure. All right. Last question is, what was the most annoying, silly mistake that you kept making in your early years?
You know, as an entrepreneur, this is a big one, I think, that I have made, and I think a lot of people do. But what I did was being really afraid of asking or charging money. If I offer a service, I'm scared that if I charge people money, they would not use my services.
Yeah.
If you're a consultant, or if I imagine if I give my skills to someone, if I have learned something that is useful or helpful to you, then you should be able to define your own worth. Don't be scared to ask what's right for your knowledge. So I was always scared to do this. I did this for a very long time, not realizing that, hey, I've spent time, build these skills. If I want to offer them, I can ask, and most likely people are going to pay.
Yeah.
So coming over that fear was silly, stupid, 101. It happens.
Very cool. I mean, now you've built quite a few cool things.
Overcoming that, now people can pay for your services.
Awesome. Thank you so much for doing this, Ajay. I just want to know if any of us here wants to, connect with you. How can our audience reach out to you? Where are you right now?
Thank you, man. I mean, most active on Instagram, Twitter, and then LinkedIn.
What's your Instagram ID?
It's just Yadav Ajay, YADAVAJAY. That's
Awesome.
the Twitter. Instagram is YADAVAJ.
We'll put the links in
We'll put
description.
the links. I think they're too confusing with the some are mixing.
I'll put all his links in description, folks. Check his work out. He's uploading very, very cool content. You would absolutely love it. And comment below what was the most important question for you, which answer was the most valuable one to you. We would love to see your stories on Instagram. If you post anything on Instagram or Twitter, make sure you tag me and Ajay and Simplified as well. Check out Simplified because they're doing some very, very incredible stuff. I have been promoting the tool aggressively on Instagram. I share with every single creator that I know. And yes, you just finished listening to the first episode of the Cutting Edge Show with Ansh Mehra. If you're listening this on Spotify, make sure you follow us. Please take care of your mind and body. This is your host Ansh Mehra signing out. If you like this video, make sure you click on like and hit the subscribe button. I regularly upload videos on UX design, marketing, and storytelling.